So as you can see from the title of this video, these are all of the products that I've recently purchased in August. A lot of these were purchased in July as well, most of them in August though. Before I start, I'd like to give some context, possibly to alleviate some of the guilt that I feel for buying so many products. Let me explain. On the 18th of February this year, I decided to go on a 100-day beauty spending ban. I allowed myself to buy 4 different products that I ran out of over the course of that 100 days, but other than that, I wasn't buying anything. The reason I did that is because at the end of February I was supposed to lose my job and I didn't have any prospects of getting one in the near future. So I didn't really know how much money I would have or how much disposable income I would have, so I decided to stop spending money on beauty products. At the end of that 100-day spending ban in May, I still hadn't procured a job, so I decided to extend that to a 6-month spending ban and combining it with a project plan. That went until the 18th of August. At which point I would be either buying more products or continuing to not buy products depending on my job situation. As it so happened, I had a pretty bad July for various reasons, some health concerns, etc. Nothing to worry about, just it wasn't very calm. But at the end of that month, I did get a job. So I'm currently employed, finally, after not having employment since February, and even though my spending ban didn't end until the 18th of August, I kind of just let myself buy some of the things that I'd wanted to buy over the last 6 months but hadn't had the means to. I don't feel bad about it at all. There's no reason you should feel bad about it. I'm very excited about all the products that I've purchased and I want to tell you about them, so that's why I'm making this video. I'll also explain that I filmed this video about a week and a half ago, and in that week and a half I've bought maybe half of the products that I'm going to show you, so I'm filming it again, if that gives you some indication of the relief I felt getting a job. I'll start with some of the more boring products just to get those out of the way. I have no idea what order I purchased these in because it's been about a month and a half since I purchased all of them, so I'll just jump in. Some of you may know that a few weeks ago Priceline did a 40% off skincare sale and I did take advantage. First, I got a bottle of BioOil. I used to have the little bottle, used it up, really liked it, so bought a bigger one. I also got this bottle of Cetaphil Skin Restoring Body Moisturiser. I have really sensitive skin and I do suffer from eczema, so I got this to put beside my bed to just put on my hands and body before I go to bed. I also purchased this just normal bottle of Cetaphil Moisturising Lotion. I use this on my body after I shower, but it's just a general all-purpose moisturizer. And lastly, in that sale, I purchased the Sukin Hand and Nail Cream in the 125 bottle. This I carry around in my purse. Also, at some point in the past, I picked up this little 50 bottle of the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus. I ran out of moisturizer and moisturizer samples, so I picked this up to use on my face. I really like it. I got the small bottle just to try it out because I've never used it before, but so far I'm really enjoying it. I have also been on a little bit of a natural deodorant kick. I've never used deodorants instead of antiperspirants before, so I decided to pick some up to give them a shot. First one is the MooGoo Fresh Cream Deodorant. The next is the QV Naked Deodorant. And the last is the Sukin Natural Deodorant. All of these are aluminum and paraben free and are deodorants without antiperspirant in them. Sorry, I also picked up in the Priceline 40% off skincare the Roche-Posay Anthelios XL Ultralight 50 SPF moisturizing sunscreen. I picked this up to use on my face because spring and summer is coming in Australia and I need this to protect my skin. A few more skincare bits and bobs. Over the weekend I went shopping with my friend at some Asian beauty supply stores here in Sydney and I got some Innisfree masks. The first one is the Innisfree It's Real Squeeze Mask in Lime. This one is for brightening and clearing. I also got the Innisfree It's Real Squeeze Mask in Rose. This is for smoothing and glowing. And I picked up the Innisfree Cactus Hydrogel Mask with Cactus and Green Complex. This is for resilient and healthy skin, and it's not a sheet mask, it's kind of like a sheet jelly mask. I've never tried one of these before, so I'm excited to give that a go. I also picked up recently some MAC Fix Plus. This is kind of like a setting liquid. You can use it to spray on your face to prep your skin or to set your makeup after you've applied all of it. You can also spray it on brushes to use powder products wet, and I'm pretty sure you can also use it to set powders that have shattered or that you're repressing, but I'm not sure about that. So this is pretty much a all-purpose product that I've never tried before, so I decided to give it a go. I haven't even opened it yet, so that's good. Also over the weekend and currently now, Priceline is having a 50% off Maybelline, so my friend and I just went in to have a look, and I purchased this Maybelline makeup remover, just a little bi-phase one. It was only $2.50 and I thought that was excellent. I purchased it actually to use specifically with another product I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm probably going to go back to Priceline and check out what else they still have in stock when I have my voucher, but we'll see how that goes. So I purchased that makeup remover to use with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I was really excited to see this had come out in Australia, so I picked it up pretty much immediately at full price, ridiculously. I regret that every single day. But I purchased this and then have been using it, and it is the hardest mascara to remove that I've ever used in my entire life. And no, it's not waterproof. The packaging says specifically that this is the washable version. So if the other one's waterproof, this is washable, and it is incredibly difficult to remove. If you've experienced that as well, please comment down below, because no one else seems to say it in any of their videos. Anyway, so I purchased the Maybelline Eye Makeup by Face Remover to remove this specifically because my Bioderma didn't work, my cream cleansers didn't work, and my Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool and Cleansing Oil, my only oil-based eye makeup remover, isn't working either. So I got the By Face and it's been working alright, but I mean, how annoying is that, having to buy a remover just to remove one product? I also bought some other makeup bits, but first I'll dive into what I bought at Lush. Now, I very rarely shop at Lush. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of their ingredients in their skincare products specifically, and their hair care products contain almost exclusively sulfates, and that's not what I like using on my curly hair. But even their body care products are really expensive, and anyway, I don't shop at Lush very much, but I go in there frequently and smell their bath products. And this time I went in just to have a browse, and then decided to pick up literally every bath product I've ever wanted to buy. So this is what I got. First one is the Comforter Bubble Bar. This is the pink one with the pink and white swirls, and it smells like black currants. It's delicious. I've already opened it, so I'm not going to show you, and I cut it into quarters, and I've used 1 quarter already. It makes your water pink. It gives you so many bubbles, it's ridiculous, and it smells like black currants. I also got a sample of the R&B Hair Moisturiser, and keep in mind, I'm pretty sure this does contain silicones, but if you're okay with that, go ahead and use this. I'm going to try the sample, see how it goes, and then, I don't know, maybe purchase it in the future. It's kind of just a hair moisturizer treatment leave-in product. I haven't tried it yet. I'll tell you how it goes. I got the You've Been Mangoed Bath Melt. This is one of those just little rectangular bath melts, and it makes your bath water really oily and moisturizing. This one smells like straight up mangoes. It's fantastic. I also got the Avobath Bath Bomb. This smells like avocado and lemongrass. It's probably the most boring looking bath bomb in the entire store because it's just plain green, but it smells so delicious, beautiful and fresh and just sweet and lovely. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the last thing I picked up from Lush is the Brightside Bubble Bar. This looks like the Comforter but is swirled yellow and orange, and it smells like citrus. It smells legitimately like lollies. Like, I could probably eat this, but I mean I won't. It contains soaps. But I'm really excited to use this one up. I think I'll start with the Comforter, get through that one, and then start this one. Bubble bars, just so you know, you need to cut them up because the bubbles will overwhelm your bathroom if you just use the whole bar. So I'm expecting to get about 4 uses out of this one, and I'm getting 4 uses out of the Comforter as well. So that's what I got at Lush. Then going back to Priceline, I decided to finally pick up the Marla's Prefer Mineral Powder Soft Touch in the color Soft Focus. This is supposed to be incredibly comparable to to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. I've never tried those powders, but I thought these ones are much more affordable, so I thought I'd pick this up instead. I wanted to use it kind of as an all-purpose setting powder over my face. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping to open this after I finish my Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, but I'm making so little progress on that from what I expected, so might open this sooner than that. But yeah, unfortunately I haven't tried this yet, can't tell you what I think. During my 6-month spanning ban, I also ran out of concealer completely. I used up the only concealers I had, and after some recommendations from some friends of mine, I decided to pick up the RMS Beauty Un-Cover Up in the color 11, which is the lightest color. It's just a little pot concealer. I apply this all over my face and under my eyes, and it works really quite well. It gives a nice dewy finish, especially underneath the eyes. I usually set it then with a powder, but if you want to leave it dewy, it looks really nice. It's also incredibly thin. I know a lot of people think that pot concealers are quite thick and waxy, but this one is beautiful and it's organic, very natural. I really like it a lot. I would recommend. Okay, so this is a bit of a splurge item that I purchased without a whole lot of forethought. I saw Temptalia did a post of this before it was released in the US, and I looked at it and I was like, that's a palette I probably would get a lot of use out of. Now, since I've started trying to work my way through my eyeshadow collection, finishing or panning some of the powders that I've collected, I realized that there is something beautiful about a palette with colors that you would use all of. Those are colors that, like, none of them stick out as something that you'd struggle to use or that you wouldn't normally use unless you bought it, that kind of thing. And I found it with the Dior Holiday palette from last year, which I purchased, and I love it. It's got 4 colors that I would use all together or by themselves all the time. They suit me perfectly. And this is one of the only other palettes I've come across that does the same thing. So I ummed and ahed for seriously like half an hour in Sephora trying to decide if I would buy this, and ultimately I did. So anyway, enough rambling. This is the Tarte Energy Noir Clay Palette. This is the packaging. It's purple and gold. This is what it looks like. It's got 6 eyeshadows, 2 liners/shadows, a blush, and a highlight. I've used this only once because I wanted to hold off on using it just because, I don't know, I felt really weird that I bought it, so I kind of pretended I hadn't bought it for a while, and so I felt less guilty about it. I don't know why. But anyway, these are pretty much exactly the type of eyeshadows I love wearing. They're taupe and shimmery and really quite neutral, but with a purple tinge to them. The blush is beautiful and very easy to wear, and it comes with a highlighter instead of a bronzer. That's like my perfect palette because I use highlight so much more than bronzer. Anyway, I love this palette. I've only used it once, like I said, but it's just the perfect set of colors for me, and I'm so happy I bought it, even though I kind of like bought it on impulse a bit. I've got 2 more products to go. I went into Sephora again over the weekend with my friend when I bought that face mask and Maybelline stuff. Anyway, I did a post on Instagram of the stuff that both of us bought during that really last minute shopping trip. But anyway, we went into Sephora and I stumbled across this. This is the Dr. Jart, the original BB set. And it's a set of 4 BB creams. The first is Dissapore, Black Label Detox, Premium, and the Radiance formula. They're all little 15ml bottles of each of them. I'm pretty sure that I saw someone, an American YouTuber, I think it was Leanne Says, but it might have been someone else, talk about this BB set. And I was pretty certain if it was in America, it wasn't going to be coming to Australia because we get nothing. But then I did see it in store and it was $29, and I was like, this is perfect. I only recently opened my Skin 79 Super BB Cream, which I bought in Spain over the summer, and I used it and I instantly fell in love with it. I've never used a proper Korean BB cream before, and it was amazing. It was so good. I guess it's weird to like gush that much about a BB cream. But anyway, I absolutely loved it. So when I saw this, it wasn't much before I had it in my shopping cart. So I purchased this. I haven't opened it yet. I'm going to work through some more of my bases before I do get into it. And hopefully when the weather starts warming up, that will be a good time to crack this open. But I'm very excited to purchase it. And the last thing that I got was also something I didn't need or didn't actually want before I walked into the store. But I went into Sephora to buy a Marc Jacobs lipstick in the color Eat Cake, but unfortunately they completely sold out of it. So instead of being rational and deciding I would wait until they got that color in stock, I then went around and swatched everything in store until I found something that did a similar thing but was different enough to buy both. Anyone else do that? Just me? Okay, cool. So I decided to get this. This is the Bite Beauty Luminous Creme Lipstick in Rosé. This is the packaging. It's a matte grey with kind of a point at the top. And this is the color. So what I wanted really was a bright neutral pink that would add color to my face without being a nude. I don't know, kind of specific, but it was something I wanted to be able to wear every day over summer that wasn't an orange, because most of my summer lip products are orange and I wanted something pink. But this is beautiful and I love it. It has a bit of a sheen to it, hence the Luminous Creme, but it's not sheer and it's not really thick or anything like that. So I really like it. I've only worn it once so far, but I think the color is beautiful and it felt really comfortable, so I'm excited to use that. It's my first color Bite Beauty product, so I'm excited for that. And then when the Marc Jacobs Eat Cake comes into stock, I will also be purchasing that one. So those are all the products that I bought in July and August. It's a lot. I very rarely have hauls this big, especially straight off of a 6-month spending ban. Technically, my spending ban ends in 2 days, but like I said, the reason I went on it was to reduce my spending while I was looking for a job. Now I have a job. I didn't really see the point of arbitrarily waiting until a set date until I could buy these things when I was in store looking at them now and could buy them now. I don't know, that's just my kind of philosophy behind it. I'm really excited about everything I've purchased and I'm hoping to let you know all about them as I use them. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please let me know. If you've used any of these products, let me know how you went with them. If you have any other recommendations, I also want to know that. Otherwise, thank you so much for sticking with me through this video and have a great day. Bye!